All right, guys, thanks for tuning back in. It's been a crazy busy month, so I haven't posted a lot of content lately, but we are going to be posting a lot more. But I did want to give y'all an update on a couple of things. So the first thing I want to talk about are the recalls. So currently there are 2 recalls on the 2025 Nissan Frontier. The first one has to do with the auto start stop feature. Apparently your headlights will dim. According to the recall, it's a ECM issue. I had it taken care of. All they do is reflash your ECM and update it, and that seemed to take care of the problem. I never noticed it, so I couldn't tell you if I had that issue or not. The second recall, and I'll put these recalls up on the screen for you guys, has to do with the backup camera, the screen going blank on the infotainment when you go into reverse. Now, I never had that issue with this truck. The one issue I did have was with the screen going blank for no reason, and I fixed that by just restarting the infotainment. However, I took it in for the recall. All they do is a software update, and post software update, the camera did go blank on me, or the screen went blank on me when reversing. So that's just something I'm going to keep my eye on. Again, I mitigated that problem by restarting by holding down the volume button, and that restarts the whole infotainment, and I haven't had that issue yet, but I will keep you guys updated if it pops up again. Now, outside of the recalls, we've also had a couple of issues with the tailgate, and I'll go over that information. So, on my 5,000 mile update video, we talked about this bolt being sheared off and this tether was loose. And that was a really easy fix. However, when I took in the truck to have this issue fixed, I also let them know that the tailgate seemed to fall down pretty quickly, and I'll demonstrate that for you guys. So it falls down pretty quickly, and the service advisor told me that that was just normal operation of the tailgate. Excuse the helicopter flying above. And so he told me that was normal operation. I said that's fine. They replaced the bolt and the tether, everything was good. When I went back to pick up the truck, he told me that the tailgate wasn't falling as gracefully as the other trucks on the lot, and he told me that they'd have to replace the strut, which is inside the tail light housing, and so he told me they'd have to replace the strut inside. So, wasn't expecting them to have to fix that. I said, cool, order the strut, get it fixed. So they ordered the strut. It took it a couple of days. I had to bring the truck back, and they said that that didn't help the issue. So then they said it was this hinge, because this hinge internally is attached to the strut. So they had to order that piece, which comes unpainted. Then they had to color match that piece, and it ended up taking a couple of days, actually like a week, for them to get that piece back from the body shop. And then they replaced it, and guess what? The tailgate closed even, or opened even faster, and it seemed like it made the issue worse. So when I went to pick up the truck, the service advisor showed me how the tailgate was opening, compared it to other trucks on the lot, and it actually, the dampening now is kind of non-existent, which whatever, it's a truck. I don't care, but I think what it is, I think it's a design flaw. And what I mean by that is I think that Nissan for the 2025 year added this black accent piece, and it's a plastic accent piece, but I think it just adds weight to the truck, and I don't think Nissan accounted for that. So when you open it, the dampening just opens a little bit faster. That's just my theory, but you guys can tell me in the comments if you're 22s, 23s, 24s, how your dampening is in 25s, if you've noticed the same kind of rapid opening. Again, I don't really care. It's not that big of an issue, but I think it might be something that Nissan didn't account for when they refreshed this model and added that black accent piece. Another issue, really small issue that I had with the truck. So a couple of weeks ago, I started noticing that my truck under acceleration, especially when I had the windows open, would make a little metallic like tick, tick, tick sound. It almost sounded like a chain or like a loose bolt or something. And I didn't think much of it. And I mentioned that to this service advisor. By the way, I'm not gonna name this dealership just because I don't want to do that. I will say that it rhymes with fun, and it's in the San Antonio area. The service advisor at that particular dealership Nice guy, but I just don't think they knew what they were talking about. Anyway, I mentioned that noise to them after the whole tailgate fiasco, and they told me they couldn't replicate the noise and that it was probably my sunglasses in the sunglass holder. So after that whole experience, I took the truck to a different dealership, which was phenomenal. Their service department it's the best experience I've had in a service department, and I've owned a lot of different manufacturers' vehicles, including Toyotas, Chevys, Hondas, and hands down, it was one of the best experiences I've had, and I had them actually do something else for me, which I'll talk about at the end of the video. But anyway, they checked that noise out and they used a stethoscope to diagnose it, and the master tech found that inside the rear drive shaft, there's some splines in there that sometimes just aren't working properly, or there's just different tolerances, and so sometimes that drive shaft just becomes unbalanced. And so they narrowed it down to that, and they replaced the drive shaft same day. They had one in stock. It was an easy fix, and my truck doesn't make that tick, tick, tick sound anymore. So if you guys are having that noise, especially when your windows are down, have your service department take a look at the rear drive shaft specifically. I think we've talked about the recalls, we've talked about the tailgate, and we've talked about the drive shaft. So other exciting news is we actually went and got a lift, and we got a lift and suspension upgrade for the truck, and I'm going to be doing a full video on this, but I just wanted to tease it for this update video. But we went ahead and got ourselves some Nismo suspension parts, and again, I'm going to do a full video on this. We went with the Nismo 1.5-inch lift kit, the Nismo upper control arms, and the full Bilstein Nismo performance suspension shocks front and rear for the Nissan Frontier. So far, it's an awesome suspension upgrade. Again, we're going to do a whole deep dive on the next video, which will probably be out early next week. But again, I just wanted to update you guys. I know it's been a second. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.